But now let's get to sprinting. So what I'm gonna do now is, same thing as always, I'm gonna go back and forth, and I'm gonna give you some tips on how to improve your stride. The first tip is, when you're running, make sure your legs are as high as possible. That's gonna give you the biggest stride and allow you to finish the race faster and stronger, okay? So watch what I do, and then you can compare that to my previous videos when I did it in a shitty way before Axel coached me. So here we go. Okay, so gonna get there, gonna get better. It wasn't perfect. Axel, I'm sorry if I fucked that one up. But anyway, the first, let's dissect what is the neuroscience of a troll. All right, let me get my water. Okay, so a troll is anyone who, well, first of all, how did I figure this idea? So there are a lot of unfortunate people who are trolling the internet, right? They have a particular type of game. They have a particular type of attitude towards life, and I want to break that down. So the way I'm gonna do it is using the senses. Now, as you know, in our brain, there's a somatosensory system. This system is located here in the frontal cortex, and it is in charge of sensing the environment. So it could be visual input, it could be auditory. It's the 5 senses that we have: vision, auditory, smell, taste, and touch. All of these different senses have a cortex in our cerebrum, in our brain. There's an auditory cortex, there's a visual cortex in the back of the brain, and so on and so forth. So the way I'm gonna break down the neuroscience of a troll is by breaking down how he sees, how he hears, how he smells and tastes, how he touches, and then at the end, the 6th sense, which is energy. The first one is how he sees. So a troll sees the world in a negative way. So for example, judgment is the #1 feature of a troll. When he sees someone who's fat, right away he's gonna think, oh shit, look how fat she is. Look how ugly she is. She's too tall, she's too short. He sees the negative embodiment in human beings, in creatures, and things, in everything. Okay? So he's gonna have a lot of judgment. Now the reason a troll has this judgment is because he sees himself in those people. So if he's ugly on the inside, he or she, a troll could be a girl too. If he sees himself ugly on the inside, he's gonna see the world as ugly. Okay? That is the first sense, the vision sense of a troll. And remember, at the end of the video, I will give you some tips, if you are a troll yourself, how to untroll yourself, how to become positive, how to have positive energy so you can give that contribution to the world and benefit others. Let's do sprint 2, watch my stride. All right, I think that was better. Next one's auditory. Oh my God, you guys gotta try this. There's a blonde girl over there. She works at the restaurant. I'm getting a boner just looking at her. And she's this voluptuous Russian, the big ass, man. My God. Oh my God, there's one there too. Man, it's gonna suck when I leave Miami next month. Okay. Auditory. A troll not only will hear the wrong things from people, but he will feed negative thoughts, negative energy into people's ears. The ultimate definition of trolling is gossiping. So what you'll notice is people will tend to spread rumors, spread ideas that are destructive. You'll see this in Facebook. If you look at the trending news on Facebook every day. Oh, by the way, Doc in 60 seconds before I forget. So right now on Instagram, Doc Testosterone, you'll see it here. I'm doing Doc in 60 seconds, hashtag Doc in 60 seconds, where in 1 minute, I tell you my daily insight based on the questions that you've posed to me. So you'll find all that on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram and comment on those Doc in 60-second videos. All right, now back to hearing. So gossiping, you see all the time. Look at the top trending news in Facebook. Look at what's happening on the Snapchat stories, the Discover. All you'll see is gossip, gossip, gossip. Shit that doesn't matter. Shit that is trying to capture your attention. Okay, they're trying to capture your senses, your brain, consciousness into those unimportant, stupid things so they can make money. So trolls will do that. Facebook newsfeed is a troll. It's not a person, but it is the ultimate overarching troll of the world today. So that is the second aspect of a troll. He feeds negative things into people's ears using the auditory cortex. Now I'm gonna do my third one and talk about smell and taste. Let's do this. Watch my stride. Okay, wow. There's one more left. Oh my God, okay. Smell and taste. A troll. Another way to pick out a troll from a group. So, look, we know if you're a troll listening to me right now, you're posting comments on YouTube, you're hurting people, you're trying to influence the world. A troll, whenever he eats food or he smells something, he'll be the first one to complain, even if it's no big deal. He's not gonna think that he has a fucking plate of food, especially in America and places in the world where you actually have fucking internet. He's not gonna think that, oh wow, I'm so lucky that I have the internet, I have technology, I can get access to any information I want. He's not gonna think that way. What he's gonna do is, he's gonna feed in this complaint energy into people. He's always gonna be like, oh, this food sucks, even though the food is not that bad. So that is how the smell and taste of the neuroscience of a troll work. Now, if you're a troll, this message is for you. All of us on YouTube, all of us on Instagram, all of social media, and the real world here, physical. Guys, whenever someone is trolling, do not troll back. Be positive to that person. The worst thing you could do is just ignore them, okay? Actually, the worst thing you can do is be harmful to them, troll back and do negative things. The next best thing is to just ignore. Don't do anything. But the best up there is to be positive. So if someone trolls you, express positive energy towards them and get them to turn around. Don't be violent. Don't verbally abuse anyone, okay? On YouTube, I've usually ignored trolls, but now I'm gonna start being more positive towards them. And if you're watching and you're a troll, stop all the negativity, post positive stuff, and let's grow together as a tribe. So let's do the fourth one, final one. I'm gonna do the touch sense, the tactile sense, and then the sixth sense, and then we'll end with the final message. Watch my stride. Thanks. Just got a 9-year-old kid to subscribe to the Doc Testosterone channel. Now, okay, fourth is tactile. This is where porn comes in. What I've noticed is that the people who troll the most tend to masturbate the most, and I'll tell you why. So, what's gonna happen is the sense of touch is turned off in trolls' brains. Of course they can touch people, but the sense of feeling intimacy, the sense of feeling pleasure, the sense of reaching out to be connected, to be close to someone has been closed off in the brain of a troll. Now, my hypothesis is that this is due to the critical period. The critical period of any sensory system happens in early childhood, when if the baby does not get exposed to sensory stimuli, it will have those neurons deteriorate in that part of the brain and not be able to function for the rest of their lives. Hubel and Wiesel won the Nobel Prize for this in the vision field. What they found is if you do monocular deprivation, you deprive one eye of a cat early in childhood, like during the first 2 weeks, then that cat is blind in that one eye for life. There's no way to compensate for that visual deprivation. My hypothesis is that trolls have this sense of the lack of intimacy towards other people, being negative towards other people, not hugging, not kissing, being very alone and just jerking off a lot. It's because during their childhood they did not get that sense of love, that sense of caring from their parents or their friends. Now, if you are one of these people, I am sorry. Look, I also suffered from social anxiety, massive approach anxiety. I was scared of strangers. I was scared of the world. And I had to overcome that by developing myself. So I urge you to watch whatever videos or read whatever books or travel or have experiences in your life that allow you to get away from that negative energy, that trolling atmosphere, that trolling ambiance, and become a positive person and empower others through that. Now, the final sixth sense before I show you my fucking Snapchat and tell you to follow me on there too. Okay. Final message is, if you want to spot a troll, you will get negative energy from them right away. The thing about trolls is that they are unable to hide their trolling. This is known as an honest signal. Like when a peacock showers, he does this to his feathers, he can get killed, but he can also attract a mate. So it's an honest signal of survival. So for a troll, the honest signal is you're gonna sense this negative energy. You're just gonna know. It's a sixth sense. It's not one of the senses that are recognized in the scientific field. This is a sixth sense, this energy, this vibe that you're gonna just get from someone. If you ever notice that and you don't run away from that person or remove them, cut them completely out of your life, it will hurt you in the long run. I've had friends like that for decades, who I had to who I had to cut out last year as well as this year while I was at strength camp and based on what Elliot Hulse taught me. So I urge you, any negative energy in your world, any trolls in your world, either cut them off like they're dead or be positive towards them, empower them if you have that pleasure and that privilege, because trolling is such a powerful feature of the human condition that if you turn one around, bravo to you. Snapchat icon coming up next. Comment below on whatever the fuck you think about trolls. If you are a troll yourself, let me know how we can help, man. We're here for you, give you whatever you need so you can love the world. Remember, if you're a troll, I love you, and we all love you. The world loves you. Just be positive and help others and contribute to the world. This is Doc Testosterone, and I'll see you next time.